אחים גם יחד, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, מה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, שבת אחים גם יחד, גם יחד. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Next Week Now. When we say goodbye to this Shabbat, we say hello to this next week. And this Shabbat, we have looked at Parashat Ki Tavo. This next week, we are looking at Parashat Nitzavim. Nitzavim, meaning you're all standing up. And the second shlish, or at least those who are in the second triennial year, we actually read the full reading because it's not that long of a reading. So we're in the book of Deuteronomy still. Remember, we are in the book of Deuteronomy up until Simchat Torah. Simchat Torah is when we end Deuteronomy and we immediately begin with Genesis all over again. And then we'll be in triennial year 3. So we'll look after Simchat Torah, once we get to Bereshit again, we'll be looking at the third shlish of everything. So we're in the book of Deuteronomy for Nitzavim. We are chapter 29, verse 9 through chapter 30, verse 20. And it's a very important parasha when God tells all of Israel who's there present and all of future generations to stand up and to be held accountable for all of these laws that we've been given and to be brought into the covenant. And so even people who have come in their adult life to choose Judaism, who have chosen Judaism and chosen to become part of the Jewish people, we have a tradition that they were there way back when at Mount Sinai. They were there way back when God said to the Israelites, I am your God, this applies to you, these rules apply to you and to all future generations as well. That anybody who even comes to Judaism in their adulthood, they were there too. Everybody was there. So that is Nitzavim, and then we are, for our Haftarah, we're still in this period of trying to find a way to console ourselves after Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, when we remembered the awful destructions of our temples and some other terrible things that have happened to our people throughout our history. We have 7 weeks leading up to Rosh Hashanah of Haftarot from Isaiah, from the book of Isaiah, that are designed to make us feel better. They're consolatory haftarot. And so this next week, we are looking at Isaiah chapter 61, verse 10, through chapter 63, verse 9. And so those are supposed to comfort us. And with that, we are going to end our Shabbat. So let me get our wine right here. I'm going to get our wine. And we are going to say the blessings over the wine and the spices and the candle. And we are going to do the Havdalah ceremony that separates this Shabbat from the rest of the week. It's not that the rest of the week is terrible. It's just not the holiness that is Shabbat. So we sing the melody of Debbie Friedman of blessed memory, who gave us this lovely melody with which to do Havdalah. And so I invite you to sing with me if you know it. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 ya lai 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 yai lai lai ya lai 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 yai lai lai yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim. We smell the spices to remind us of a new sweet week. Yeah, lie, 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 lie. Yeah, lie, 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 lie. Yeah, la la lie, 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 lie. Yeah, lie, 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 lie. And we light our Havdalah candle. Our twisted candle. Oh no, I blew it out. The light of this candle represents the light of Shabbat. And it's twisted. One interpretation is that it reminds us of all the different communities of Israel, of the people of Israel, that come together and make one people, one chord, one community. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Now we extinguish the flame, and that symbolizes the end of Shabbat. Listen for the sizzle. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai. And then we sing a song for peace, Eliyahu Hanavi, hoping that Eliyahu, Elijah the prophet, comes and tells us it's a time of peace. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. And then we say Shavuot Tov when we end Shabbat. Shavuot Tov, 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 Shavuot Tov. And for those of you who might be going to bed relatively soon, we will sing together I offer this bedtime Shema, and we sing Hashkivenu, asking God to watch over us as we sleep. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. say, God, please watch over us. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu. God, as I'm sleeping, lay us down for peace and rise us up to life renewed. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Shavua Tov, everybody. May you have a good week. And Laila Tov, may you have a good night. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.